So I'm going to introduce our first speaker, and that's Veronica Barragan, who is talking about confronting a bacterial disease affecting rural communities in Ecuador, and her advisor is Dr. Paul Keim.
Leptospirosis is an infectious disease distributed worldwide and caused by Leptospira, a beautiful corkscrew-shaped bacteria. How can such a beautiful organism be responsible for a disease? It produces symptoms that are very similar to other diseases, such as weakness and fever. Therefore, clinical diagnosis is not easy. Some patients overcome the disease after a few weeks. However, other people develop severe disease when the bacteria reproduce inside their kidneys or lungs, and this can cause the death of the patient. Leptospira is transmitted to humans by animals or by contact with contaminated soil or water. When Leptospira multiply inside the animal kidneys, large amount of Leptospira shed to the environment when animal urinates, exposing humans to the disease. My research takes place in 2 low-income rural communities located in the coast of Ecuador, from where many leptospirosis cases are reported every year. In order to understand the transmission of leptospirosis in these localities, we need to find the source of the disease. But detecting Leptospira is not easy. So I focus on solving this problem by developing a new, accurate, and reliable test. This test reveals the presence of the bacteria by detecting its genetic material. It will be like identifying a criminal by looking at the fingerprints he leaves behind. The next step was to use this test to identify which animals were the main spreaders of the disease. In rural communities, rats are well known to be the primary carriers for leptospirosis. However, our results in rural communities show something different. Only 2% of rats were infected, in contrast with 21% of cows and pigs. Our results suggest that people living in near contact with pigs and cows are getting the disease from these animals. Eradication of leptospirosis in these localities is a real challenge due to the near contact people have with their livestock, such as using the same water sources for swim and wash. Because we cannot kill pigs and cows as we do with rats, understanding the risk factors for leptospirosis in these localities will help us to train people in how to reduce contact with the disease and lower the number of leptospirosis cases in these localities. Thank you.